This is exciting because then we'll have a recording of all this to look back on later.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, okay. Now it's working. Hi guys, my name is Bree here, and we're playing Dungeon of the Mad Mage. My character is named Kira Akemi, and she is a Tieflin druid, and she's going into the dungeon because her grandfather with Alzheimer's decided to run off, and he's a chemist, and um, he loves all science and magical items, and that's where she last heard that he was going into.
Okay. Would you like to open up your mic to the Discord and describe your character then?
Describe my character?
Yeah, describe her looks.
Oh, okay. Her description is she's a.
Open up the chat so everyone can hear you.
Oh, open up the chat.
Or the Discord mic.
Oh yeah, sorry. Forgot to turn on the Discord mic because it's push to talk. So Kira is a red tieflin. She has long black hair, and with blue eyes. She has a tail. She's dressed in kind of roguelike gear. Um, and yeah, she's off to find her grandfather in the mage of the dungeon. He has Alzheimer's, so he's just like running off to places, trying to relive his young years as a chemist and finding magical items and using that with science. Probably.
All right. That's Kira Akemi. Next up, we got Karaya. Would you like to introduce your character and to the Twitch?
Yeah, so my character's name is Kuraya. He is a human barbarian, specifically of indigenous native descent. Um, he wears a very unique and mysteriously beautiful mask with interesting artistic scribes on it. He has a long mane like crown of feathers of different colors of red, like cyan, white, black. Kind of tannish in skin color. Has a little marking of like a star, like kind of like a starish looking tattoo on his shoulder. Wears tattered pants with like little drapes on certain sections of like the bow and the waistline. Wears bandage like footwear and arm bands, and he has a bunch of different like necklaces and artsy designs on his neck. And the funnest fact is, a lot of his name and some words that he might use is actually based on real Taino Indian words that I had to do a lot of research to find because Puerto Rican descendants come from the Taino Indians. So Koraya actually stands for moon.
I actually like that.
Thank you. And yeah, that's
All
our
right. Micah, would you like to go next?
Sorry, give me like 2 seconds. I'm chewing. Micah is a 5 foot turtle, as you can tell by the fucking picture. Um, based off of the Ninja Turtles, Michelangelo, which is literally the entire name is Micah Angelo. So yeah, what he what he would be wearing is actually the beads that are around his neck. Uh the bandana that he actually has would actually be sitting underneath the beads. rather than
Okay.
around his eyes, and he is wearing like monk clothing, but it's not like the ones that are completely covering. It's the ones that are like from the waist down. So there's not much to what he has on his person. So yeah.
Okay. From there, can we jump to Noxia? Would you like to introduce your character?
Yeah. Noxia's a fairy, as you guys know. She has purple hair and green eyes, and her feet are insect legs actually. And she has like some butterfly wings going on. Um Not much else to say. She just really likes bugs. And she's kind of a dick.
Awesome.
Damn it.
From there, we'll jump to Very.
Jumping to me? Okay.
Absolutely.
So Very is a halfling sorcerer. She's got kind of like a goth vibe going on. Um, yeah, edgy as fuck. Um, she's wearing like leather armor, but it's like kind of sexy leather armor, and she is exploring because there's nothing more fun than having money and power.
And last but absolutely not least, Oswin.
All right, hello everybody. I today am going to be playing Oswin, and most notably,
when in character, I will be using this voice changer just to help differentiate between regular talk and when I'm actually going to be while playing him. Oz is a very tall, with slicked back hair and a beard, black hair, a hobgoblin. And I'm not just any paladin. I have sworn myself to Bane, specifically to be an oath of vengeance, so I will be kind of a half tank, half DPS for everybody. And his weapon of choice is going to be a spear, and he prefers to wear slightly bulky but medium armor. That helps keep an image.
All right. So this is session 2. Last we started off, we began in the Yawning Portal, where you met with Volothamp Gedarm, who gave you guys a mission. You responded to his call for the retrieval of the throne of the Coronel, which is an ancient elven throne that there was an ancient elven kingdom that once sat in this area, long ago wiped from the map, but vestiges of this ancient kingdom still remain, hidden deep within the dungeon, or at least rumors of such have come out. And Volothamp has hired you to venture into the dungeon, retrieve the throne of the Coronel, and bring it back up to him. As soon as you guys descended into the dungeon, there was some searching around in the main chamber where some items were found. Very herself found a secret door that was actually hidden within this chamber. And Kira, as a druid, transformed into an octopus to slip through this hole in the secret door and opened it from the other side. While she was there, she heard the footsteps of someone retreating. Reacting to the sound of someone in the distance, Micah rushed forward, unfortunately in the wrong direction. And as everyone charged in to follow suit, it appears that maybe the noise that you guys have created here in the dungeon has attracted the attention of a giant mechanical man who has confronted you. He appeared down one of the longer hallways, just kind of signing off magic. It seemed to you that he was attempting to cast magical spells at you guys. Very has poked into the mind of this shield guardian and has found that it may or may not be intending damage, but it definitely is attempting to cast spells on you. As a precaution, Micah has used his web of wands to place a trap before the shield guardian. All the while, those footsteps that were retreating from a distance seem to be coming from this ghoulish-like creature that Karaya spotted through an open doorway. He took the opportunity to take a lance and a spear, and toss it straight through the shoulder of this being, which limped over, smacked a bell that was hanging off the wall, and yelled, "Dinner time!" And that is where we are going to pick up with you all here.
Yeah, we very much did the wrong thing and just split the party and started two fights at the same time. This is gonna be fun.
I blame you. You ran off in the wrong direction.
Hey, don't blame me. Blame the
Friendship
characters.
and magic.
Faith, trust, and pixie dust.
I love it already, honestly.
Blame the
Like, it's a
character.
good way to start is with, you know, us in our impending doom.
All right. So, as Karaya has thrown this, let's change the music here really quick and get some battle music going.
Also, chat, I'm just gonna show Volo's letter, what we received in the first session.
All right. So, Karaya, through the open doorway to the north of you, you spotted this ghoulish creature running across. You speared it right through the shoulder. It still limped over and smacked the bell. You heard "dinner time" as it yelled. Karaya yelled out,
Vampire!
and alerted everyone else of the danger coming forward. The next up is the Shield Guardian. So the Shield Guardian, while attempting to cast his spells, waving his fingers and moving his arms erratically, steps forward directly into the webs. Let's have him do a quick dexterity check to see if he gets caught within the webs, I believe. Micah, if you could please post up the actual wand of webs.
Yep, I'll let you know real soon. If I can find it in my sheet.
I believe I added all of your magic items into the journal. So if you open up your journal and scroll down to where it says treasure, your magic items should
same
be
DC
loaded
as
up
a
into there.
Dexterity 11.
Dexterity 11. All right. He rolled a 14, so you see he steps forward and crashes through the webs, ripping them apart, stepping towards you. And as he moves into melee range, he brings his heavy arms down upon you, Micah.
Can I do a reaction? I think I was holding for a reaction.
What was the reaction you were holding? What was the action you were holding?
Actually, never mind. I was gonna go fight the other one last time. I was gonna team up with Karaya.
All right. Let's see. He brings down one fist each on Oswin and Micah here. The first one to Oswin is going to be 20 to hit for 9 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, that.
The second one slams rightward into Micah, smacking him against the wall. That is 17 to hit.
Just beat it.
Just beat it. Just enough force to push into your shell, right into your chest, slam you back against the wall for 7 bludgeoning damage.
Sorry, just
Very, as you are connected to its mind, you can just hear it kind of just be like, you know what, fuck it. We're doing it their old way. Micah, you are up next.
Let's see. Where is it? Magic can spend what's Magic action. Give me a second. I'm reading something real quick. Okay, I'm actually going to use a focus point and hit Chris's character with a Hand of Healing.
How do you do that?
Alright.
Are you gonna slap him? You gonna slap?
Yeah, but
heal?
in a friendly way.
Actually, no. He's going to get off of the wall. Like, I would see it as like the shield guardian when you said that he slammed up against the wall. When Micah bounced back, he kind of like puts his hand on Oswin's back or like shoulder area, and he's just like, okay, we got to get this done now. Just in case anybody needed to read it. And let's see. I'm trying to see.
So
if I
what
can
is your
look
martial
through those
arts
die.
die at the level that you are?
My martial arts die is a d6. I already
Okay.
rolled for the Hand of Healing. It's a 4 in total, so
Alright, so that is Oswin, you get 4 health back.
I'm proud of you, Turtle Boy.
would you say... Wait, no. Hand of Healing would
Thank
be
you, fast friend.
technically martial arts die plus your wisdom. Martial arts. Would you say that I'm just using my hand to heal? Because it's basically an attack. Just it heals.
Correct.
Okay. So I'll use my offhand to do a claw attack.
Okay. Offhand claw attack to the Guardian.
Yep.
Let's see.
I got this feeling that did not hit.
All right, for a 8 or a 7, you rolled 2 attacks. But for an 8, that is definitely going to miss.
No. The 8 was the hit.
8 was the hit, 7 is the damage.
Yeah.
Okay, 8 is definitely going to miss as you slash across the chest of this Guardian. You just leave some claw marks across its armor, but it does not penetrate deep enough. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and hit end of turn on your little token there. Up next, Noxia Blight Bloom.
So how big is this creature? The shield guardian?
Very, very big. He is his shoulders. Let's see.
Is he like the Iron
He is-
Giant?
he's so huge that he's almost blocking the light from behind him, coming down the hallway.
So is he 6 feet tall?
Around 7 feet tall.
7 feet?
He is huge.
Okay.
Is he seeing
Okay.
anybody right now?
How do I check how far away I am from a creature?
There is a measurement tool. I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but you are 35 feet away from him currently.
Okay. Noxia's gonna step forward. Like once. And guys, I'm gonna just, shrink this guy down to my size. So we can all be fair,
Are you using enlarge and reduce? Because that might only last for a minute.
Yeah, but a minute is like how many rounds?
6 rounds.
Oh wow.
A minute is 10 rounds. 10 rounds.
10
60
rounds.
seconds. 10 rounds.
Damn.
So I would roll for.
Yes.
How do I
do
do
a-
this?
So, we are using kind of a stolen idea from Shadow Dark. So you are going to roll for a spell check. So there should be under your attacks on your character sheet, there should be a spell check. Just go ahead and click on that. And what is the level of the spell you are trying to cast?
First level.
So you're just trying to beat a DC 11. Which 17 absolutely passes. The spell goes off. Enlarge, reduce. You're trying to shrink his size.
I want to shrink him.
Ew, ew, ew. All right.
Take that.
Oswin, you now tower. Actually, both Oswin and Micah now are about a good 1.5 feet taller than this shield guardian.
Reduced to a toy soldier. How pathetic.
Up next, Very.
I still got that thing where I have to run away. So
You are still feared. Correct.
Oh yeah, because Oswin's spell of intimidation, right?
That is
affected
correct.
Very
Oswin attempted
instead.
to use a command to run, and it misfired and shot on Very.
So now Very's
So-
panicked. Which way are you gonna go? Towards the shield guardian or towards down the hall?
I believe the command was flee or run.
Is it bad
Oh,
that
I
I
can
want to
choose?
just say that it'd be hilarious that his fucking spell didn't miss. She was drinking beforehand, so she just kind of like stumbled onto it. Cause that'd be great.
do I get to choose which way I run?
Yes, flee.
Do I do anything else on my turn?
I believe it was
Let's see.
flee.
Command. How does command work? Oswin, on your character sheet, can you click on the little word bubble next to command and drop it in the chat for us?
1 second.
Chat, it's definitely flee because we tried to use flee on the shield guardian to run away from our team, not to charge us. But that was failed.
Does not give enough details there, so let's see. Command, let's look that up really quick, and then we'll keep moving. I believe your action will be taken using whatever. Let's see. Flee. The target spends its turn moving away from you by the fastest available means. So whatever you interpret that as, I probably would interpret that as a dash action.
Okay, so that's double my movement speed.
Correct.
As much as I would love to be able to choose the direction I'm going in, the language of that is like pretty clear that I'm running away from Oswin.
Correct. You can set anchor points while you're trying to see your distance. So if you're clicking and dragging your token, every time you right click while holding left is an anchor point. So if you're turning corners and stuff like that. Perfect. So you use your action to dash and flee away.
Where are you going?
What's wrong with her?
All right. Anything to say as you're running, Barry?
Do I know that I'm scared of Oswin, or is it just
Yes.
like?
Well, you know that it. Yes, I would say that to you, Oswin grew in size. His face was horrific. Like he's facing the shield guardian, but from your perspective, he like turned around to you, eyes red, fangs dripping out with blood. He's coming for you.
There's too many tall fuckers down that hallway.
All right. From there, we're gonna move up to Karaya. Your turn. You spotted this ghoul through the open doorway. Warning your teammates, you speared it to the wall, but not with enough force. It still managed to ring the alarm bell. You sense something worse is coming.
Guys, what do we do? I feel like there's more of these ghouls coming towards us.
Could we cause a big ass fire to burn them all? I know flesh is probably weakened against fire, and I have produce flame.
If you'd want, maybe I can close the door to maybe help us gain some time and maybe ready ourselves if they open and we just unleash hell on them or something.
Is the
maybe?
door metal? Because I will just melt the door.
The door is made of wood, but it does have metal hinges. If you would like to shut and try to melt the door, like attempt to like steal the door, we can see about that on your turn.
I could also try to do call lightning, and then I could do it like out. But I can't see
So,
the
Pariah,
enemies.
what would you like to do with your turn?
I guess if we have a plan in action, I'd like to walk up to the door and try to close it shut quick.
Okay. Move forward towards the door. Let's shut it.
Oh god, I see like 3 more guys.
You do.
And then I'd like to like take a could I go actually I'd like to go on to the corner of the door.
Absolutely.
I don't know if right here this would be like a wall area next to the actual door frame or not.
Yes.
Cool. And then for my bonus action, as tradition for D&D, I would like to rage.
Absolutely. Is there some sort of war cry or something that Kariah lets out when he rages?
So Kariah is a specific subclass of barbarian known as Path of the Wild Heart barbarian. So he takes on traits of spiritual embodiments of animals, which I get to choose from 3 in my current list. So for this one, I would like to take the embodiment of the spirit of the wolf. And as I rage and you see my skin turn slightly more tinted red and a little bit more bulgier, I just let out a little howl in the air and you see maybe a like astral, spectral spirit envelop of a wolf kind of envelop my body a little bit. Not actually taking physical form, but it looks like a ghost of a wolf coming into me.
Letting go of a howl, you rage. Shutting the door tight, is that your turn? I would say that the door is an object interaction. That isn't a full action. So if you would like to still spend an action.
I would like to use my action to take out my twin tomahawks.
Absolutely. Readying the tomahawks.
And with that will definitely be my turn.
All right. So there should be a macro button on the bottom of your screen that just says end turn. You can click that, or you can click the EOT on your character in the chat.
Sorry, I was just looking at like what I would have to press in a minute for my rage, so I'll do that right now.
All right, Kira.
Oh man, I don't know what to do. I guess I could I'm trying to see through my list of spells. So
What are you thinking?
I think I might use bark skin on Kariah. That way he can't get hit. Or I could put elemental weapon. What weapon is your what's your weapon, Rory?
I have a pair of twin tomahawks in each hand.
Oh, there's so many good ideas. Should I use the heat metal to try to do the hinges?
You can absolutely try.
I think I'm gonna try to melt the hinges so the door won't open.
Okay, heat metal. What is the distance on that? Is that touch or is that, do you have a distance?
I'm gonna put it in the chat. Let me see.
That you can see within range. Okay.
So I guess my character can see the door.
Level 2 transmutation. So go ahead and roll me a spell check. DC 12. Off your character sheet.
Like here?
On your character sheet, under attacks, should be a spell check.
Under attacks.
Should be towards the top of your attacks.
Where? Can you point it out? So sorry, I don't really know how to work Roll20 yet. Where is it?
So under combat,
Under combat,
spell check.
spell check. Alright. And then I just click
Just click on
this.
spell check. Yep.
Let's see what we
Alright,
got,
what'd you roll?
guys. I got
17. That absolutely works. Your spell goes off. So, pointing a finger towards the door, aiming at both of the hinges on the door, you heat the metal, it warms up, and you can see it begin to just... It needs probably a little bit more.
it needs a little bit more. What do you mean?
Yeah, the hinges have gotten really, really hot. They're very malleable.
But I can't spread the iron around it.
No, heat metal is just going to heat the metal. It's not going to melt it exactly.
Can I?
But it is hot and malleable. Without an action left on your turn, you probably can't do anything about it right now, but you can probably let one of your teammates know.
Hey guys, I melted the hinges. Can someone spread out the metal to make a seal on the door?
If it comes around my turn, I'll try.
All right, anything else with your turn? Would you like to move or anything? I apologize. Very, you were saying?
Will I still be feared in my next turn?
The command spell? Let's figure that out really quick.
It'd be funny if it lasted like 10 minutes.
Dude.
I'm just permanently scared.
Bye.
Duration, instantaneous. Follow the command on its next turn. It just says your next turn.
Okay, when I'm done being scared, I'll do my best.
Anything else? Kira. You still have bonus action, you still have movement.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna move my character towards Karaya. Let me just figure out how to move her again. I'm still trying to figure that out. Is it like this?
It's just left click and drag. And if you want a ruler while you're doing it, you just tap right click as you're holding left.
Why is it so hard for me? I always struggle with this. It's so hard.
You just click and drag it.
Like that?
Yeah. That's it.
I can't see anything.
All right, so you move forward to cover the door. Is that your turn?
Hold on. I'm gonna have her take a step back. Like that. Yes. I think that's my turn.
Okay. So go ahead and hit end turn right there. All right, up next, Oswin.
I don't think I have any mud chat.
Let me think this out here.
Do I have med? I don't think I have any mud.
Last thing that happened around me, right, was... Oh, I got healed. I remember. Okay.
Yes, the shield guardian in front of you was shrank. Your spell went off and accidentally hit very behind you. You and Micah were both smashed by the shield guardian, and Micah reached over, he tapped you really quick, and you felt a little healing surge. The bruises on your chest disappear.
And he's smaller now, right? He's like a foot and a half smaller.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm drinking.
He is shorter than you at this point, for sure.
I'm drinking this green sour cherry sparkling.
Let me just double check the consensus
Juice.
here. I'm fighting this thing, right? Like 100%. I'm hitting this guy. This poor little toy soldier.
That's all you. He just walked up, attempted to cast spells at you, failed,
Yeah.
walked forward,
Anyone
and
else?
smashed right into you.
Just double checking with everybody.
I would
I
assume
am
you're
now
checking
over
with
there.
Micah. Micah, how do you feel?
I'm taking that silence as it's time to hit it. All right.
Just yelling
Sorry, I
from
was
the
muted.
opposite end of the
Oh,
hallway.
I actually said it's like Micah's in for the fight.
How you guys doing over there? I can't see shit.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. I can't see anything over there, so what's going on?
Just to double check because I'm not entirely sure how this works. If I wanted to just attack it with just my with just my spear, which button do I hit? Because there's two buttons. There's one that says +7 and there's one that says D8 +4. Do I hit both of these, right? Or just one? Or
You just click the attack name. You can click on the name of the attack. Because one of them is the attack roll, the other one is the damage roll. That's what you're looking at. So it rolls both at the same time, spear two-handed.
Oh, okay. And the first number is the attempt to hit, and if it hits, the second number is the damage, right?
Correct. So that's a 24 that absolutely hits for 8 damage. All right. Spearing into this thing, you find a spot right between the shield plating and stab right into it.
Take that, Tin Man.
It's the Wizard of Oz, Tin Man. Get it? You're Wizard of the Oz, and you got the Tin Man.
I got it. Karaya yells from afar.
Sorry, guys. I forgot to hit end of turn.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's see. Karaya, from where you are on the other side of the door, you can hear feet rushing forward to make their move to open the door. You hear a big slam on the other side
Damn.
as... Let me just make sure of something really quick. You hear a big slam on the other side as you hear, "It's stuck! Go that way! Go around!" I'm gonna move on there.
Link us from behind.
Karaya, this is not good. They have another ray around us.
I'll try to cover our rear, if anything, and you do your best to prepare yourself for the worst.
I got the lightning powers. Maybe that will work.
All right.
The Lycan powers.
Up next, the Guardian continues his assault on Micah and Oswin, just bringing his fists down upon one each. The first attack going to Micah for... first attack going to Oswin for 8. That is definitely going to miss. And the second attack, 17 to Micah. For 8 bludgeoning
It
damage.
meets it.
Yeah, we definitely need some light. I can't see anything.
All right, and that is Micah's turn.
You okay, Micah?
I'm okay for now. Micah pulls out one of his nunchucks and decides to just slap the fucking guardian right in the face with it.
All right, a
13 hit.
13 is not going to hit.
Damn.
Well, he's gonna use his extra attack and go for it again. Does a 23 hit?
A 23 absolutely does hit. For how much? For 4 damage? With the nunchucks? Just
4 damage, yeah.
A few pieces of wood splinter off.
Oh no.
Hold on, I'm pretty sure there's something else with the nunchucks. So give me a second to actually look through this.
I don't know what to do about the door.
Pariah, from where you are, you hear a stampede of feet from the other end of the door.
Friends, we gotta make this quick, because I think we're gonna have a horde or something coming at us from the other end.
Anyone else know fire magic? We could maybe block them off with fire on the other hall.
Yeah, I think that's all I can do. So
All right, you guys should have either in the chat the end of turn or on the top left of your screen, there should be an end of turn
Got it.
button. I also made it a token command, so if you click on your token, it should show up somewhere on the screen. All right, Noxia, that's you. It seems it's just chaos around you. Enemies from behind, enemies from in front. You shrunk the shield guardian to protect your teammates. What is your next move? Noxia, are you there?
Remember, it's push to talk.
No, we can't hear you.
All right, go ahead and try talking again. I'm not hearing anything coming from Noxia. Noxia is hit with the case of the Mondays.
But it's Thursday.
Oh god.
Would you like to type in the chat what you would like to do? For now?
Can you
He's
type
muted
it in the roll 20?
You're muted in roll 20.
No, type the chat in roll 20 so
Oh, you're
the chat
muted
can
in the
see.
chat? That's so strange. Hold on.
Did you
It
accidentally
says your
mute
headset
yourself?
is not connected. There we go. Just heard a blip for a second there.
We're almost there. I'm drinking some tea as well.
Is everyone staying hydrated? This is your notice for hydration while we're waiting for Noxia.
Hydration time.
Caffeine.
I'm drinking some was
Hello?
it green tea?
Can you guys hear me?
Absolutely.
Yay!
Okay. Okay. So I asked if I can use Thorn Whip to like pull him down, like try and trip the Shield Guardian.
Uh, absolutely. Let's give it a try. Thorn Whip. Thorn Whip grabs and pulls them towards you. Correct?
Yeah, but I would like it to. I don't want to pull too much.
Okay.
Like, can I make him vulnerable somehow?
Let's see. Thorn Whip. You grab and you pull someone toward you. Let's say if you can do a spell check that rolls at least 3 above the DC, we can change the spell a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna aim for like his leg.
Yes.
And
Actually,
pull.
you know what? Let's just make this a blanket rule for going forward. If you wish to modify your spell in some way, something that it doesn't say on the spell, but something that does make sense, Thorn Whipping its leg to knock it over, does make sense to me. Let's add a +5 to the DC for any future modifications, as long as they sound reasonable.
Okie dokie.
So you are going to roll a spell check.
I did that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, just now.
Oh, you rolled the actual Thorn Whip. So can you just roll me on your character sheet the one that just says a spell check at the top?
Oh, okay, my bad, my bad.
No, you are absolutely fine.
It's the same
Spell check
thing.
DC. Thorn Whip is a level what spell?
It is a level 1. Nope, it's a cantrip. It's cantrip.
It's a cantrip, so it's an 8 plus 5 is 13. So absolutely, your Thorn Whip shoots out, wraps around the leg of this guardian here in front of you, within range, I trust. 30 feet, absolutely. He falls over prone onto his back.
Also, Thorn Whip says it does damage.
Absolutely does some piercing damage. Let's see. How much damage did you do? 10 piercing damage. So 10 piercing damage as you wrap around the leg of this guardian, pull back on it, and it falls over prone.
Noxia seems a little bit pleased with herself. Not so big now, huh?
Oh, there's more.
Okay, Karaya, can you tell where the vampires are coming out?
It sounded like they're not gonna come through this door, but there's a chance that the other hallway that we didn't go through might be the next best bet. So probably on our flank.
Okay. DM, I know this is kind of metagaming, but can you give me a break because it's purely because I can't remember the layout of the place. Is it the hallway that's almost directly above me?
Correct. That would be your absolute assumption.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I have Cloud of Daggers. I would like to put a Cloud of Daggers in that hallway.
Okay.
Where are we putting the cloud of daggers?
Can you ping me exactly where you would like to place your cloud of daggers? And drop that in the chat as well, so we can see like I can see the range and how far it hits.
Ping.
So if you just hold down left click, it'll ping. Right here. Let's move that over.
Okay,
So
and
right
you
about
want
here.
that in the Discord chat or in the Roll20 chat?
In the Roll20 chat. If you just click on the little word bubble next to the attack name or the spell name, it'll just automatically post that into the chat. Cloud of Daggers. Perfect. 60 feet, 5-foot cube. So a 5-foot cube of daggers right in the center here. Let's see.
I have to make a spell check, right?
Concentration up to a minute. So remember, you are concentrating on this spell.
Okay, I have to make a spell check, right?
Yes, make a spell check. Cloud of Daggers is a level what spell? Second level spell, so DC 12. Absolutely, a 23 passes.
Yeah,
So your Cloud of Daggers. Your Cloud of Daggers appears within the hallway, right here.
Ah, that's so cool.
Okay, and then I'm gonna try to Actually, I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. I just want to look at my bonus actions.
Absolutely.
Krya yells out to Vree while she's doing that. It's like, come towards us and let me be the one to cover our rear, and then you guys attack from behind me if able.
Okay, I have another kind of metagaming question.
Okay.
So since we're basically ignoring spell slots for this game, and most of my bonus actions as a sorcerer are creating spell slots or oh, I have innate sorcery. But that also wouldn't really matter. Is there anything else I can do as a bonus action?
Probably not if they're not listed on your sheet currently.
Okay, then I'm just gonna get back to the group.
Okay.
That's all my movement. I think. Wait, I think. Hang on.
From back where you were here, that is 35 feet.
Yeah, that's all my movement.
Really quickly, if it's okay to maybe voice my opinion for the fact that she can't do her ability to do spell slot recovery.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a possible notion, just before she officially ends her turn, maybe up to obviously to DM's discretion, but maybe a type of if she uses her ability instead of getting a spell slot, maybe give her like a minor like plus to maybe her next spell.
I'm thinking
Later
advantage to your next spell. Advantage to your next spell check, so that will be roll twice, take the higher number if you expend the bonus action to recover the spell slot. Kind of like you are powering up your next spell.
Okay, yeah, I'd take that.
All right, so we'll say that you use that bonus action, and that will allow you to have advantage on your next spell attempt.
Cool, cool, cool.
All right. Karaya. Kira has run up. She has heated the metal hinges on this door. She has informed you that if you could probably like smash into it or something, do something to kind of seal this door shut.
What? You said that the hinges look malleable, right?
Correct.
You could use your weapon to try to, I don't know,
Yeah, can
spread
I
it.
use like
Can
the
you
top
spread
end
that?
of my tomahawks to kind of like
Spread that.
use force to like mush it into one cohesive, soluble thing?
Absolutely. I won't even ask for a check. You can do that.
Then I would very much do that. I press into the hinges with my tomahawks and try to combine everything into one.
Taking the back end of your tomahawks, top hinge, smash, bottom hinge, smash. They are malformed, and no longer can this door open up easily from this end.
Then I would like to run down to where Vree is, and also yelling to both of them, Kira, Vree, I require your support. I will try to hold them off as a somewhat wall as you guys give me support from behind. Please.
We will definitely support you from behind, in more ways than one.
Thank
You
you.
want us to support your behind?
We are supporting his behind.
Please support my behind.
You
Am I
one cheek, get the
supporting
other.
your left butt cheek or your right butt cheek? Just making sure.
Both.
Both cheeks.
I'm a left cheek kind of gal, so.
The glorious ass of Karaya passes by Kira and Very as he attempts to protect the group from behind. His very, very fine behind.
Plump butt. He got a bubble
Under
butt.
her breath, that's a very fine behind.
He got a
And
bubble
that's
butt.
very behind
nice.
the behind.
Fine behind.
I would assume me doing the thing with the door hinges would count as my action, correct?
Correct.
Then as my bonus action, I would like to basically keep my rage going and reactivate my rage to sustain it for until the end of my next turn again.
Okay.
And that will be the end of my turn.
All right, Kira, that is you.
Alright, I'm gonna move. So the door cannot be opened from the other side, correct?
The door seems to be sealed from this side. It definitely will be much harder for the door to open from this end. Or at this point.
Alright, how do I move again with the measuring tool?
So as you click and drag with left, you just want to right click once.
When I... Oh,
With left, you're holding right. Because I can see you
Dyslexia.
dragging the map around.
I know. Alright.
You don't want to hold the right button. You just want to click the right button once as you're holding left. Let go of the right button. There you go.
Okay. So I'm gonna move... And then how do I...
If you want to put an anchor point, you just click right once. If you want to like turn corners and stuff.
I'm trying to turn this corner. It's okay, I'll just go 20... What's my range again?
30. Actually 20. 20 is your speed right now.
Yeah, that's my speed because I got too much shit. So,
Alright, any
Very,
actions?
where's
Oh.
the enemy? I don't know where it is. I'm blind.
You can only assume that they're gonna be coming any minute.
As you heard from the other side of the door, they did yell to run around the other way. Knowing earlier the sound that you heard of the footsteps retreating to the north, you can only assume that they would be coming from this direction right here.
Alright, well, I think I would like to call lightning and, can I
Call lightning?
Yeah, far away so they can enter the lightning and become damage.
Is Call Lightning an instantaneous spell, or does it stay in a spot for a long period or prolonged period of time?
I can pull it up on my chart and put it in the chat.
Because if you would like to, you can hold the action and ready the spell.
Let me just look. Oh my god. So here's the call
Concentration
lightning.
up to 10 minutes. A lightning bolt shoots from the cloud to that point. Each creature within 5 feet of that point makes a dexterity saving throw. Concentration up to 10 minutes. Oh, and then you can continue to call lightning down on that space?
Correct.
Then would you like to hold the action for now, just in case as soon as you see somebody, Call Lightning will activate?
Yes.
Okay. So you're holding the action
I-
for Call Lightning.
And I also
Yes.
add, just for flavor, can you do me a favor, Kira? And when you activate it, can you say, "Watch a bitch call lightning"?
Watch a bitch call lightning?
Yeah.
Okay.
When it
I
happens.
will. I will do that.
Thank you.
All right. Is that your turn, Kira?
Yes, and then I will go to the... Where is that on my screen?
It's either the button on the top left of your screen, it's probably a little hidden, or it's on the chat. There's an EOT on the chat. So click on your token.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
There you go.
All right, Ozzy, it's your turn.
Oswin, you are up next. There is chaos all around you. It seems that your teammates are retreating from behind. The Thorn Whip just flew right past you, grabbed on the Shield Guardian's leg, and knocked it over. It is prone in front of you. What would you like to do?
Goodbye, Tin. I pick up my spear once again, and I stab him while he's down.
All right, give me an attack with advantage, as he is prone. All right, a 16 is not enough to pierce the armor of this Guardian.
I've got one more shot. The second is this.
Is the second one advantage or no?
Correct, it's still prone.
Let's go. Let's go!
Absolutely enough to hit. That is 9 damage on the Guardian that is down. Some more pieces of wood and metal splinter off of it as you stab downward towards it.
Can I bonus action?
Absolutely.
So not only am I going to stab it, I'm also going to throw a searing smite on top of it.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Steering smite. Let's see. Paladin smites. Paladin smites. I'm making everyone else roll spell checks, but your smites. Oh boy, those are essentially cantrips, correct? They're not like are they a leveled? Is Searing Smite a leveled spell? First level, evocation, bonus action, correct. So give me a DC 11 spell check.
You said that's on our sheet somewhere, right? You added it?
Yes, it should be under attacks. It should be at the top of the attack list because I literally named it a spell check, so it should show up at the top. That is a natural 1.
Damn. Look at that,
All
that
right.
one.
God.
Oswin, can you roll me a
we bring
D100?
sufferings to others, not me.
Oswin,
Please.
as you pray to your god Bane for the power to smite this foe before you that has damaged you, you're in your anger. The magic builds up within you and it surges as you stab down into it. Roll me a D100. Let's see what happens. All right. As you stab downward with the intent to murder and kill, there is a blackish energy that emanates at the tip of your spear as you stab down into it. Each creature within 30 feet of you is going to take, that is including Micah. Let's see.
Me too, right? Because I'm in 30 feet.
Within 30 feet, correct.
Oh god. You guys getting backlashed again? Oof.
5 necrotic damage as Oswin stabs downward into it and a black, like, electric energy just shoots out and smacks into Micah and smacks directly into Noxia. But the Shield Guardian is also going to take this damage.
Ozzy, how many people have you hurt today? You hurt someone psychologically, now you're hurting people physically? Damn.
All I do is hurt the people I care about.
Wait, you said
always hurt
5
the
or
people
4?
you love.
5 damage.
Okay.
5 necrotic damage.
How are you looking, Micah?
Say, watch it!
Okay.
I look over and I see Noxia getting a little hurt, and I'm just like, what the hell's going on over there? I hope it's not the metal tin guy. Ooh.
Noxia has this really annoyed look on her face.
Kara shouts over around the corner, "You guys alright? You surviving? Or you dying?"
We're surviving, but this dummy over here doesn't know who the real enemy is.
I'm getting hit in all directions. Front, back, side, top,
Up.
bottom. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore.
And from your behind.
I'm simply so good at killing that we can all just feel it in the room. This must be the only explanation.
You're just like the undead unluck girl that has bad karma every time she tries to do anything.
That's exactly who he is.
Oswin, anything else on your turn?
My bad, guys. I forgot again. I'm so sorry. That is all.
All right. Taking both of your attacks to slam down on the shield guardian with your searing smite, energy shooting off and hurting your teammates. Let's see. Up next. Let's see. There is a slam against the door above, right near Noxia. You can hear just around the corner, and Kira, back from where you came, the wood kind of splinters just a bit as something slams up against it.
Ah, fuck, guys. Like, there's some people charging in from the door. We gotta do some shit about it. Can we... What can we do? Anyone got ideas?
I'm really trying, but I'm busy.
You can hear from a distance a door opening as a trample of feet is heading Karaya. It's very faint from the northeast.
They're coming from the side that I'm aiming at now.
We are surrounded. From all sides. Even from our
You can
behinds.
hear Noxia from the other side. Get those guys! All right. Up next.
God, I'm starting to kick myself in the ass for not getting
The
entangled.
shield guardian picks itself back up from prone.
Noxia
And
could not be bothered to tell anyone about the voices.
picks himself up from prone, and while doing so is going to unleash another 2 attacks. First one on Micah, second one on Oswin. Let's see. The first one is 16. That is not enough to hit. The second one on Oswin is 13 to hit. Does that hit?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that last part you said. What happened?
13 to hit on you, Oswin.
13. My AC is 17.
Awesome. So, in its daze, attempting to get up, it just wildly swings towards Micah and Oswin, both of you deflecting its attack with your weapons. That is its turn. Let's
Try harder than that.
moving forward, Micah.
Oh shit, that was close. Alright. Fuck this, I'm done playing games. He just throws his fucking nunchuck down. He clenches both of his fists. And then he opens his hands. And he's just like, let's have some fun with this. He's gonna do a claw attack. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does not hit.
Well, unfortunately, I had to roll damage anyways, because he's gonna attempt another claw attack with his extra attack.
Okay.
Does a 23 hit?
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's a 6 for damage. Because he does hit with a claw attack, he does do another roll for another claw attack with his offhand.
Okay. You get the 2 attacks with 1 attack action, and now you're using your bonus action to attack again, correct?
It was 1 attack, 1 extra attack. The extra attack hit, so I get 2 claw attack rolls.
Okay, a 6 and a 7 is not going to do it.
Oof.
The first one was a 23. The damage is the 6. This one was a 7 for the hit, and
It should be rolling attack and damage at the same time for you if you just click on the name of the attack.
nope, not happening. It's literally saying 23. It's letting me roll twice.
Okay.
So it's the claws. That's why it doesn't say splashing underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
With the first claw attack, and then the 23 it says normal. The 6 it says slashing under the claws.
Understood.
So that's
Understood.
the
I can see
damage.
that now. Okay. So 7 is going to miss as you rake your nails, your claws across the chest of this shield guardian. You can see, Micah, there's a stall in the guardian. It looked like it was attempting to retaliate with its attack, but there's just like it just pauses in motion.
He's gonna question this and think, it's like, what the hell is going on with this thing? He's gonna try to like squint his eyes and be like focus on what's its malfunction, basically.
Focusing in with your, can you roll me a perception check?
That's what I was hoping for. $16.
16 perception. So as you attacked the shield guardian, your nails scraped across the chest of it. On the chest of this guardian, you can now see, you just notice this emblem. It just looks like elven writing across the chest of this guardian, and it begins to glow.
Can I read it from
Would
here?
I know what that is?
No, you wouldn't know what that is. Noxia.
Can I read that?
From where you are, it's a name. Malakath.
Alright. Guys, the glowing letters on that guy's chest, I just want everyone to know. I guess this guy's name is Malakath. And she's kind of like loud, but also like just kind of sounds like
Anything else with your turn, Micah?
I'm trying to figure out if there's anything I can do with my bonus action.
Wait, where's the letters appearing again? On the chest? On whose chest?
The guardian's chest.
Oh, the guardian's
The
chest.
mechanical man.
Metal man.
Oh wait. I can make an unarmed strike as a bonus action. Yep, I'm gonna do it. There's a regular unarmed strike, unless the claws still technically count as one. No, right?
If you still have a free bonus action, I'm not sure how to use your character.
Well, it literally says just like when I scroll down, it says bonus unarmed strike. But since I'm a turtle, does that make the unarmed strike a claw attack regardless? Or do we want to play it as just an unarmed strike?
you
You can use
close your
claws.
fist and beat him.
You can use your claws. I don't
Let's
see
do
why
it
not.
again then. Goddamn 16.
16 is not enough.
Damn. hell is this thing made out of?
Metal.
Mike is just gonna
Obviously.
look back and just be like, ha 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 ha, real funny.
Wait. This guy's made of metal.
Yes.
Kira, didn't
Uh-huh.
you do something to the door?
I can
Like-
heat the metal.
Just around the corner?
Yes. I have. I melted the hinges. I could try to melt the Iron Man.
Wait, so can we hear the vampires coming through? Are they trying to get through the door right now still?
You
Yes.
could hear them smashing against the door, yes.
Yes. So we have
Okay.
multiple problems at once.
Well, good luck with Malakath, guys. I have more important things to do. And I'm gonna move over here. Like, Naxia's gonna fly over here.
Oh, thank God. We got some more support over here. Because there's a horde coming.
And I would like to cast, where is it? It is Spike Growth. I wanna cast Spike Growth on, like, in that door area.
Okay.
That's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
We need
Could
something
you
to
drop
slow
the
them down.
spell for us so we can all read it? And I will. I believe it's a 20-foot square or something. I'm not
Yeah,
exactly
and it is a second level spell.
sure. All right, roll me a spell check. 18 absolutely passes.
I did.
Spike growth, second level. 20-foot square radius right here. Bam.
Do I have to roll
shooting up-
for its damage right now or no?
No. So as you turn to cast the spell, as you're flying away, the dungeon ground beneath you begins to crack and roots shooting up through the stone, forming huge spikes, blocking the entrance of this doorway.
Make sure to hydrate.
Anything else?
Guys.
I'm kind of tired. You guys gotta put in more work.
Okay, so they're still trying to break through the door that's in the hallway to the north of us.
Correct.
So they're not coming around the other side anymore.
They're going to attempt to. I can hear them splintering the door.
I heard footsteps from the northeast, from where we were at earlier, so they might be trying to flank us from both sides, possibly.
They're trying to entrap us.
So I'm definitely gonna leave my Cloud of Daggers where it is, and unfortunately that means I don't think I can cast anything else.
You can't cast another spell with concentration.
Okay.
Wait, you can or you can't?
You can cast a spell as long as it's not another concentration spell.
Oh.
Because you can only concentrate on one spell at a time, but you can fire off another spell if you like.
Well, Magic Missile has a 120-foot range.
Mm-hmm.
Can I cast Magic Missile at the big metal guy?
Absolutely.
Do you need to
That's
see
just
him?
a spell check?
Yes, spell check for sure. Let's see, Magic Missile is that a cantrip? Or is that a level 1 spell? I do not remember. If it's a cantrip,
It's a level
DC
1
8.
spell.
Level 1 spell, DC 11. That passes.
Okay.
So roll me the damage for Magic Missile. Let's roll it 3 times. Three, a 2, and a 5. Alright, that's 10 damage.
Do I get
Give me a little flavor for your Magic Missile. What does Barry's Magic Missile look like?
Magic magic missile looks like a little burst of purple light, and what she does is she kind of like blows a kiss out of her palm, and it takes the shape of like a sharp little purple beam of light that just smacks him directly in the chest.
Whoa!
Bammo. Bam, bam, bam.
We're all dead.
3 shots of magic missile.
How
Shot
do you
out.
make that special effect?
3 shots of magic missile shot out towards the direction of this guardian. Actually, I'm not sure if you all have it, but I have an FX like tab on the left side of my screen.
I see it.
It's a little like wand looking thing. Yeah, if you have spells and stuff, you could probably shoot out spells. So 3 shots of magic missile, 10 damage to the shield guardian. Anything else? By the way, you did have advantage on that spell check, but I mean, it doesn't matter. You did pass it.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask if I could hold that for the next round.
Sure.
I moved 5. That's it.
I'll say sure for this time, but next time, anytime you go to use that ability, it's for your next spell cast after that.
Okay. I mean, I can use a bonus action to do the same thing if you want.
Perfect. Pariah. The door behind you, you heard break and splinter just a bit. You are fairly sure they'll be running around somehow from some other direction. What would you like to do?
I look at everyone from behind me and say, I'll try to go a little forward and try to hold them from getting closer to you guys. Whoever's able to, just give me support from afar. And I'll run up to the corner on the bottom, right where I would be able to see the hallway up north.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Karaya, but you might get damage if I call lightning.
That's fine. I should be taking enough to hold it off.
All right, turning the corner from where you are, you can see the cloud of daggers. Very. Give me a little description on what he says.
So kind of a similar thing. So I'd like to think that there's a little bit of flair to it because she's got the moon power on her weapon. So it's like a cloud of flying like daggers, but they're all glowing with kind of a moonlight effect and like a little bit of a purple mist at the bottom.
Pretty daggers.
As Crier stares at this moon glistening daggers, he can't. No one can see, but you, for almost a quick second, you could see maybe some water come through his mask as a tear comes out, because it reminds me of his namesake as Moon.
That is so sweet.
But no one can see that.
Beautiful.
I would definitely like to ready an action that if one of these bloodsuckers gets near Pariah, he's gonna wail at them with all his might.
Okay.
And bonus action, keep my rage going.
Bonus action, keep your rage going. All right.
And that'll be then.
Kira,
All right.
it's your turn.
All right, cool.
I yell back to Kira, remember to say the thing when they come around if you're still going to do the thing, please.
All right. I'm conflicted. Definitely conflicted. I don't know if I should go help with the metal man or if I should try to stay here with the horde. Noxia, what do you think?
Yes?
Just yes. Fuck.
Wait, what did you say?
Should I try to melt the metal man or should I stay here to call lightning on the horde?
Well, I haven't even seen a vampire yet, so maybe let's focus on the things that are actually in the room.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to move
She's a little
up.
sassy, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm gonna try to move up then to focus on the Metal Knight. God damn. It's so hard for me to move. Okay, so there's 10 feet there. And then how much feet away am I from the knight?
40 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna cast the heat metal. And what do? I just have to go into my spells or combat and do the spell check first?
Correct. And heat metal was a what level spell? What, the first level spell?
Oh god, I don't know if I'm
I
gonna make
gotta go
it
back
through.
and try and find it. Heat metal is a second level spell, so DC 12.
Oh, I just made it, right?
You just made it, so the spell goes off. Let's see. Heat metal.
Do I need to pull that up?
If you would click on the little word bubble right next to it, that would make things a lot easier. It would pop up the spell description.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna use the bathroom in like 1 minute.
Absolutely.
It does
Heat metal,
two-
second level transmutation goes off. Any creature in physical contact with the 2d8 fire damage. All right, roll me 2d8.
Sorry, can I just click the 2d8 on the heat metal?
Correct. 12. All right. Oswin and Micah, as you are in full contact or full combat with this guardian in front of you, this metal man, it gets up, attempts to attack back at you, misses, but you see there is just a small orange glow emanating from it as it begins to get brighter and brighter. You can see the wooden pieces of it just kind of catch fire as it just kind of turns away from the two of you and begins to head back down the tunnel.
Can I take the bonus action? It says on my later turns, so I can use this bonus
What the
action on
fuck?
my later turns, right? That's kind of cool.
You can use a bonus action on each of your later turns to deal this damage again. Correct. So on your next turn, if you would like to, as a bonus action, activate the spell to hurt it again.
Alright, cool.
It just begins to turn and walk away as it is burning and scratched up and damaged. That emblem on its chest glowing a eerie, like, bluish green.
Let's
Okay,
let
so
this
two
light
things.
this guy up.
Is there any particular reason why it is? Is it running away because it's currently burning?
It just turned and started walking away. What you make of that is of you.
Oswin.
Kira, is that your turn?
Yes, so I just moved and then I attacked, and is there anything else I can do?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I guess I will end my turn now, so...
By the way, Sean, can you check the Discord real quick?
Ozzy, it's your turn.
Yeah, I didn't want to distract him from reading Jose's thingy.
Absolutely. Oswin, you're up next.
All right, and you said it's running away, right?
It just turned and started walking away.
Does that mean we get attack of opportunity?
It has not left. You can see its intention. It just like turns its back to you, and you can see as it's starting to step away. On its turn, it will actually start moving. But
Oh,
yes, as it moves away, it will gain an attack of opportunity.
This I don't know how this works, so I'm just gonna ask it here. I'm gonna shoot my shot. Is there any way I can just not use the spell, but physically grab this fucker and hold him down? Like, is that a thing I can do?
Yeah, grapple check.
Are
Oh,
you
okay,
going to
I'll
light
do
on
that.
fire too?
Oh shit, you're so right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I
He's on fire. Will
A
it span to
burn
you?
victim.
It
As
is
much
glowing
as-
red hot currently and a little on
Yeah.
fire.
Okay, never mind.
Hi, Poseidon.
Fuck.
How you doing?
As much as that's a bad idea, I kind of wanted to see it happen. Kind of.
Osmond, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna go for the good old poke it with the stick, I guess.
Poke it with a stick.
With dick.
His dick?
You like to know.
Maybe
little
if we leave him, we
hobgoblin.
can see where he's gonna go.
You're not getting away that easy, Malika.
His little knob goblin.
No, I'm good.
Knob Goblin.
You little knob goblin. You're a knobby goblin. See? Naughty, knobby.
That absolutely hits for 6 damage as you slash into its back.
Hell yeah.
That's 2 attacks. 1 for 6 and 1 for 11. Oh, wow. Both hit. As you stab into it, the wood splinters. You can see the sparks fly off of it, but it just turns and continues to walk away.
Die already.
All right. Pariah. From the north end. Oh, Osmond, was there anything else with your turn? I apologize.
No, that's it.
Okay.
I just said thank you.
I don't
Coming
want to
from
metagame,
a-
but do you
Yes.
have an extra attack?
Yeah, I did both. I attacked
That was-
2 times with my spear.
Oh, I only paid attention to one. My bad.
You're good.
He's poking a bunch of holes in him.
Turning this dude into fucking Swiss cheese.
Pariah. From around the corner, more of those ghoulish fiends come running. They can see. Ooh.
Good.
More of those ghoulish fiends come running. They can see the cloud of daggers in front of them blocking their path. And you can see as they all. And one of them just begins to.
I'm not
Get
gonna
that
lie. I think
mucus
you were
out.
trying to cough, but you started cutting out.
That was a cough.
It was a heavy mucus cough.
I start yelling in preparation. All right, Kira. Any minute they're gonna go around the corner and Kira, Kira. And I look around and don't see Kira behind me.
You watch as this metal man just begins to walk away. The fire coming off of it, lighting the webs laying on the ground, leaving behind essentially a small fire trap as it just
Oh, I'm sorry, Tin Can. Where do you think you're going? So I'm gonna hit it with the opportunity attack.
absolutely.
Go get him, turtle!
Oswin and Micah, both of you, if you would like, attack of opportunity.
What is with me and rolling fucking 13s?
It's your lucky number.
Look.
13 is going to miss. Oswin, would you like to use that attack of opportunity?
Yes, please.
You got this, Ozzy!
Do I just roll another spear attack?
Correct.
You got this.
Swiss cheese! Fuck.
All right, that's going to miss as you just watch it begin to pick up speed as it just.
At least it didn't hit anyone this time.
Go.
Oh my god, he's hauling ass.
Damn, how fast is that mofo going? He's faster than me.
As you watch him turn the corner and just begin to leave.
As much as I want to chase this guy, can we have help before we get mauled?
I agree, we gotta
anyone can
focus
get
on
it,
the
it's
horde
Micah.
now.
Okay, what exactly is going on over here?
There's a bunch of
Vampires.
vampire zombie things. There's a bunch of them.
Yo, Vree, whatever you do, don't lose concentration from that spell.
Well, that's not really up to me, is it?
I just want to point out we
Actually-
don't know if there's also any more shield guardians around.
I'll
You did
smelt
that.
them
He could be running anywhere right now.
on fire.
This is true.
We'll hear him scream.
I don't think he screamed once.
We'll hear him melting.
He's not doing the fucking ruler thing. Why is my ruler not popping up?
It's
ruler?
not your turn. Oh,
It
for
is.
me.
It is.
Oh.
What are you trying to measure?
What the hell?
That's me.
I'm just measuring.
Oh, so while you're clicking with left and dragging around your token, if you just right click, it'll bring up that measure tool.
Nothing was popping up. I might have to refresh the browser,
Okay.
but I'll do
Okay.
that when it's not my turn.
Okay.
Okay. Where are the enemies coming from?
Where we first came in.
You can still hear smashing, the like slamming of shoulders against the door to your left.
Don't go over there. There's spikies.
Okay, so over there. There's spikies?
There's spikies on the floor.
You can see the spike growth coming out of the ground.
Do we want
There's
to fight
like
these, or do we want to
roots.
get the hell out of here?
We can't go back the way we came. That's where the vampire's coming. So we could only go forward, like after
they
the
don't
shield
exactly
guardian.
They don't really seem like they're gonna let us flee.
I think we gotta stay and fight.
I might have an idea.
What's that? Your two brain cells is working really hard right now.
So hard. Karai, I may need your help. Hold this.
What is it? I yell from afar.
And he hands you an immovable rod.
Wait, you said Pariah?
You're handing something to someone how many feet away?
Are you talking about me?
Oh wait, where the fuck are you? Oh shit, you're way the hell out there.
Yeah, he is.
I thought you were. Nope, that's Ren's character. My bad. Fuck. Very. You mind holding this for me real quick? And hands you the immovable rod.
Tosses it over to you.
And he's going to use the. Oh.
So very, as far as you know, he just tossed you this like strange, like stone rod. This like 3 foot, or actually 2.5 foot like stone rod with intricate designs on it.
Thanks for the walking stick.
And. Fuck. It is Karai, right? Wait, Roy's character is Karai, right?
You can just yell it.
Yeah.
Pariah, correct?
Yes?
Raya, correct?
Yeah.
Here, use this! And then he throws the web of wand.
The webs.
I catch it? If I'm able to?
You're Spooderman now.
Yeah, just toss it, catch it. Toss it over to Karaya.
What is this? I look at it in confusion.
Specifically what it does is, you can use it. It basically has spell moves on it. He's describing this very quickly, but I'm just going to talk to you as a normal person. Alright? You can shoot up to 7 more times. Okay? It literally throws a web wherever you shoot it. The enemies are going to have to do a check as they pass through it or get restrained. It takes an action for every shot. So you
If you want to, you can do 1. You can do 2. If that's what you feel like doing. If you want to spread it out, spread it out.
Quite a lot of information in 6 seconds, but you got that?
Understood, my turtle friend.
And he's just gonna look back at Very and be like, "If you hit this button, that stick can't move." And he just points at where the button is.
The stick can't move, or the stick can't move?
The immovable rod.
What is that?
Hey, not enough time to explain. Micah, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right, Noxia.
Okay.
Micah, would you like to learn move the turn
The
order?
turn did not end for me yet.
Ooh, my bad.
No problem. Well, guys, what am I supposed to do if I don't see an enemy? She kind of just
You know.
looks around, like, kind of bored. She's like, well, now what? And she's gonna fly, like, right here. Just look down the hallway. Like, she wants to take a look at what they're looking at, because I couldn't see from the other side. Can I ready a spell? How do I do that?
To ready a spell, I won't make you roll the spell check until the spell is attempting to go off. So if you want to ready a spell, that's just your action to ready the action.
Okay, how do I do that in the character sheet?
Oh, you don't need to do anything. Just let me know. You're readying what spell?
I'm gonna ready, Oh wait, well, I wouldn't be able to... Scratch that. I won't ready anything. I'm just gonna sit here and hope for the best.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah, that pretty much. She's very unenthused.
Okay, so Karai is the only one who can actually see any vampires at this point, right?
Correct.
Are the vampires in the room with us?
I'm sorry,
see
what was that?
4.
Oh, you see 4? Oh, shit. Do you think there's
So,
more?
Well, we can still hear them on this side, right?
Can you hear them? Yes, you heard the footsteps in the in the echoing halls of this dungeon. You absolutely heard their footfalls. They are not trying to be stealthy at all.
So, like, there's one still trying to scratch against the door directly north of us, and then Karai, I can hear 4 more
Against the
that-
door is just wham, wham, wham. You can just hear that they're just slamming against it. Something against it. Body, shoulder, something.
And that door opens outward towards us, or we don't know.
Outward towards you.
Hey, Micah? What the hell does this stick do?
Yeah, I want
Put
to
it
know
down,
too.
you click the button, and it does not move. Plain and simple.
What the fuck? How's that useful?
But I can't reach that door.
Can you throw it and click the button at the same time?
You place it wherever you want. You click the button, it will not move.
You're gonna have to step on spikes though if you walk to that door.
I'm just
Maybe
checking
hold
something really
on
quick.
to it for now and maybe figure something with it in the meantime.
You could trip
Later.
them. Put the bar low enough after the spikes and they can all fall down. How
Can
thick
we
is
occupy
the
the same
rod?
space as another player?
I'll have you know we're
Can you
all
occupy the
5 feet
space?
wide.
Oh, can you occupy the same space as another player? I would say just let's avoid doing that. Yeah. You can walk through another player, but occupying the same space, no.
Okay, so I can still see my cloud of daggers, and I'm gonna try to magic missile this first vampire here, the one that I can see.
All right, roll me the spell check. I believe it's DC 11 or 12 for magic missile.
Yeah, it's a level 1 spell.
DC 11, correct. Absolutely goes off. Roll me your 3 attacks. 3, 3, 3. 9 damage. -9. So, Veri and Karaya, can you both roll me a wisdom check? Sorry, a wisdom insight check. An insight check. 26 from Veri, 14 from Karaya. As Veri turns the corner and shoots off these magic missiles towards the vampires, you can see as it. Oh, fuck, man! That hurts! And you can see as it starts to bleed. You notice the torchlight in front of you is casting large shadows behind these vampires. I don't get paid enough for this shit, man!
Guys, hold up. The door's cracking open.
Should I know that vampires don't catch shadows?
Let's do a quick history check, DC 12. You absolutely know vampires do not cast shadows.
Alright, buddy, so what the fuck are you supposed to be?
It casts the shadow?
It yells back. You see as one of them reaches over and is just like, Mark, are you okay? Whoop them up good. You're gonna regret this, bitch. It just yells at you.
Hey, we've got a choice right here, right now, because I know that you're not what you're pretending to be, so we can keep fighting, or we can come to an understanding.
All right. Anything else with your turn?
I can't try to convince him to stop attacking us, can I?
We're not gonna stop for a whole conversation in the middle of the battle right yet. We can have some words go back and forth, but we're not gonna stop for full conversations.
Okay, then I'm just gonna... Same thing, I'm gonna use my bonus action to get advantage on my next spell check.
You got it. Karaya.
I look towards Vriga real quick and say, they are not vampires? I would assume that Vri would definitely, say that they're not vampires, and I would,
I don't know what they are, but they're not vampires.
Karaya intimidatingly is gonna let go of the not let go, he's gonna walk towards the right before the cloud of daggers, and while still raging would like to say, my friends, I promise you now, you try to get past here, you all will not live to see another day. And your friend Mark will be no more. Walk away now, and you may yet to see tomorrow. And could I possibly try to do a sort of intimidation?
Absolutely, you can do an intimidation.
Ooh, 25.
You can see as the one in the front kind of just takes a few steps back behind his other compatriots and is just like hiding behind someone as he's like, well, you have your guts for garters! You get him! and they're all pushing each other forward. No, you get him. No, you fucking go. And as you see, one of them holds their hands up to the cloud of daggers. Ah! And their finger gets cut, and you can just see blood dripping down their hand. It seems they're apprehensive to move forward, but they are many in number, so they seem slightly confident in their number advantage.
I will stand my ground where I'm currently at next to Vree, and I'm going to keep the rage going as my
Keep
bonus
that
action.
rage.
And
Kratos.
end my turn.
Oh damn, it's my turn. So what's happening on the other door?
Continued slams against the door, splintering more and more.
Can I see anything? Can I see anyone punching through?
No, nobody's made it through yet.
Alright. I'm gonna move my character. God damn. How do I do that again? So I drag with my right and then click?
Nope, other way. You drag with the left, you click just like any normal thing and drag it around with left, and then you tap the right button, right click to get the measurement tool.
Okay.
You might have to like really press in that right one, but like press it and then let it go.
Okay, I moved 19.9 feet. For some odd reason, it's giving me weird ass measurements.
You got it.
I go over to Karaya. What's going on over there?
There's these four that, from what Vree has told, are pretending to be vampires. This one right here, I use my tomahawk to point at the one I assume and say, I presume Mark is asking for their deaths to be quick.
We gotta mark him down. Oh god, that was a bad pun.
Karai doesn't understand. He's like, yes, this one is Mark, and I will bring him down.
I love you for that. I really do.
I love it too.
Any actions or bonus actions?
I am looking. How is everyone on health? Is anyone severely injured?
No.
Alright, I guess I will just hold my action until I see something.
Hold your action for that lightning.
Yeah, for the
Call
lightning.
lightning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please, I beg of you to definitely say
I'm also
it when
using
you-
inspiration on that too.
Oh, when it's your turn, when you go to roll the attack, if it is unsuccessful, then you can use the inspiration to roll with advantage.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know.
Absolutely. So that's the end of your turn. We'll move on to Oswin. Oswin, it seems you've been left behind as the shield guardian advanced further into the dungeon, disappearing around the corner. This web in front of you here, a light on fire, crashing noises coming from down the hallway here, and your teammates running back to where you came over here.
I suppose I'll have to let the Tin Man go for now. Lucky bastard.
I'm gonna dash over, I guess. Try and catch up with everybody again.
You got it.
Good job, Ozzy.
So what exactly are you guys up to now over here?
Apparently they're not vampires.
Oswin, as you pass by the door, there is a crash as it is slammed. It cracks open, and you can see them forcing their way through the open doorway, stepping into the spike trap. Noxia, would you like to roll damage on that?
Yes, I would.
Is it a DC check to see if they take full or half damage, I believe? Dexterity check? Spike growth, let's see. Oh no, they just take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. So
Nice.
5, 10, 15. Let's go here and here, as they each take 8 damage.
Why is one of them handsome?
Why is one of them handsome?
You got the ugly motherfucker and you got the Edward from Twilight.
You can see as they crash through the door, they fall forward. We get them! You can just see them cursing and yelling your names as they crash forward, falling through the spikes. They're getting ripped apart as they move. They pick themselves back up. Moving forward to Noxia, this one is going to attempt an attack with a dagger for a 10 to attack. That is going to miss, I assume, as it slashes at the air towards you. This one is going to attempt to jump and grapple Micah. Let's do a
Sorry,
strength.
quick question, just before
Yes.
you continue. I don't know if Kira's able to use her held action, just as a refresh reminder. Just
Oh, Kira.
Yes, I would like to
Absolutely.
use my held action, but I don't want to damage Noxia and Micah, so what's the range do I have to have my lightning held at?
Your lightning occupies a 5-foot space, so you are. Let's see. Call lightning. Call lightning is going to. Let's just really quick check that.
I could put it in the chat, I guess.
As storm cloud appears at a point of range you can see above yourself, it takes space as a cylinder 10 feet tall with 60-foot radius, and you cast a spell. Choose a point that you can see under the cloud. A lightning bolt shoots from the cloud at that point. Each creature within 5 feet of that point. So where would you like to hit? Every creature within 5 feet of the point that you shoot is going to take damage, or at least have to do a dexterity saving throw. So I assume you probably want to land it back here behind them?
Yes, I want to land it back there, behind them.
say
All
that
right.
thing when you do.
What was the thing that I gotta say?
Watch a bitch call lightning.
Watch a bitch called lightning!
Yeah.
Kira
As they
screams
attempt
at,
to make
I'm
their
sorry, my
save.
beautiful love! When she's talking to the handsome one. But you have hurt my friends, and I will not let you swat at this fairy. How
Alright.
rude on our first date.
What is your spell save DC, Kira? So on your character sheet, if you go to spells, towards the top of that list, there should be spell save DC.
Where is it? On combat or spells?
Spells.
My wisdom casting or the circle of spores spell casting?
DC 15. So a DC 15 spell save. Can you roll me 3d10 damage? Actually, just roll the damage on that spell. It should automatically give you 3d10. They are going to take the full if they fail and half that much if they don't.
So I just click on the spell.
Yes. Okay. Dexterity save 19 and 16. Both of them save against that. As they notice the cloud appearing above their head, They attempt to dive out of the way, just barely making it, but they still take 15 and half. That is going to be 7 lightning damage. Crashes down on each of them.
And this I have to hold concentration for, I believe.
Yep, and you can call lightning again on your next turn. So you're holding concentration on the storm cloud that is above them.
Yes.
Okay. They yell out in pain. And Noxia and Micah, you can see as they begin to bleed. With the large flashes of lightning, Micah and Noxia, can you roll me an insight check?
Okay.
Shit.
All right. Noxia, with the flash of lightning and the torch ahead of you, you can see the long shadows that these vampires are casting. As a magical creature yourself, you begin to question what is going on here. Micah, it is your turn. You
Wait a second.
do.
Only
Yeah.
because you were saying something, didn't you say that one of them tried to grab me?
Oh, you're right. One of them did try to grab you. What happened with that? Let's see. Oh, boop, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep.
As much as I would love to just be like, oh no, that didn't happen. It's like, no. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, roll me a strength check.
Oh, don't worry. Strength
Or
save?
strength? No, strength or dexterity.
A
it's a
save?
check.
Or
It's a check. It's a contested check.
Guys, make sure to hydrate.
Please, please,
Hydrate!
With a 9, this thing lunges towards you as it's getting shocked by the lightning, just reels back and slams against the wall just next to you and falls prone.
What did I see about
No,
their shadows?
dude.
One.
What did you see with the shadows?
Yeah, what did I see with my insight?
With your insight, noticing the shadows, hearing Karaya yell vampires, you know these aren't vampires. Vampires don't cast shadows. Vampires don't bleed. Vampires don't need to break down doors.
Oh.
Micah, your turn.
He's gonna look at the one on the. He's gonna look at the one that's literally just prone, and he's gonna be like, "Ooh, like I said." He's gonna crack his neck. I'm gonna have fun with you, and he's just gonna start wailing on him. Technically, he's prone, so with advantage, right?
Okay. Yep.
Does the 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit.
God damn it. Okay. Extra attack. I give up on life.
An 11 does not hit either, as you attempt to slam down on the ground 1-2 punch.
Guy's just rolling. I'm
you are
just punching the
still,
ground.
by the flash of lightning from Kira, you are slightly disoriented.
Oh, what the? And he's gonna do one more unarmed strike with a bonus action. Swear to God. I give up. You know what?
1, 2, 3, quick attacks. You're just slashing at the air.
I hate the fact that I just missed all of that with advantage.
Knocks you.
Oh my. Fuck this. Personally, fuck this.
Currently surrounded, but you are tiny, so you are able to move through the spaces of other creatures.
Noxia is like nervous, like she actually is showing some emotion as she like shrinks into this corner. Like, what? She's kind of like, what? Because this happened so fast. I'm going to transform
Absolutely.
to... Where do I find that?
It should be in the journal under your wild shapes tab.
Noxia is going to transform into the giant spider.
Can you describe to me? Can you describe to me what this looks like?
She's like kind of backing away, like back or like going as far into the corner as she can, and then she like kind of gets a mad look on her face, and like these bristles kind of shoot out of her because spiders have like these, they're furry, honestly.
Mhm.
And she becomes bigger.
You grow in size, hair shooting out, your face distorting, multiple eyes popping out and spreading across your brow.
You got some good chompers. Big chompers.
Let's see. You grow in size. Let's see.
She's Spider Girl now.
Pushing back. Let's see. Pushing back the two in front of you as you grow in size and occupy the space.
God damn, that's a red spider.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to
As you
hold on, I did.
transform, these guys are like, "What the fuck is wrong with these? What did we get into?"
Hold on, I never looked at this like sheet before. So I have just bite, right?
Absolutely.
I would like to bite the one above Micah. Or the one closest to Micah.
Bitey.
Mhm.
Bitey
You
time.
have bite and you have web.
She'd like to bite him. Like, this is out of anger now. Like, this is an immediate reaction.
Fuck up the ugly one. Spare.
The one
beauty.
above Micah and 11 is not going.
one's the ugly one?
Is that? Yeah, 11 is not going to hit.
Rip.
As you lunge forward, your legs slam against the wall, just nipping at this thing as its like arms are against your chest, just like, oh my god, trying to keep you off of it.
I'd say out of sheer panic she missed.
Does anyone else know that you could do that?
No.
Do
I
what?
don't think anybody knows anything about each other.
Kira just looks at Noxia transform and be like, she's a transformer too! We can be besties! Octopus and spider together.
Barry, it's your turn. All kind of hell is breaking loose around you.
Yeah, Vary's just like spinning in a circle, like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I have an idea. It's a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it feels in character.
Those are usually the best ideas.
Always best ideas. Follow your impulses.
I'm making a spell save for, and let me see. I think this is the second level.
Excuse me.
Oh no, it's the first level. I'm making a spell save for Thunderwave.
You doing a spell check for Thunderwave? Absolutely goes off.
It's a cantrip.
Yep,
Oh no, it's
absolutely
not.
goes
It's
off.
not a cantrip. Sorry, it's a level 1. Okay, that goes off. I am tossing that down the hallway with the 4 not vampires.
Okay.
Watch a bitch call Thunder?
So
Thunder time. Thunder?
hang on, I want to make sure I did the right one. So anybody within 15 feet has to make a Constitution saving throw. I might not have done the right one. Hang on.
Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you, so it can be in front of you. Makes a Constitution save. On a failed save, takes 2d8 thunder damage. Push 10 feet away from you. So in front of you would just. I don't think it would hit anyone actually.
No, I was going for a lightning
Oh,
bolt.
15. Oh, lightning bolt. Okay. Could you put that spell description in the? Yeah, there we go. All right, lightning bolt third. That absolutely passes. Let's see, 8d6 in a straight line. So you want to go in a straight line, right here.
Yes.
Roll me the 8d6 damage for the lightning bolt. Can you just roll the attack damage? It should be on the character sheet next to it. And let's see.
I have to refresh. It's being
Boo
wonky.
boo doo. Boo doo doo. Doo 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 doo.
Now, unless you roll a 1, which I highly doubt it, this man in front of you is going to melt.
You were warned, Mark.
Markers marked down.
Not Mark! No! That motherfucker owed me money!
Oh my god, 30? You just eviscerated.
Yeah. Listen, I tried to give him a chance.
Damn.
Black powder on the floor.
And that should hit him and the guy behind him, right?
Yeah, absolutely. As you charge with electrical energy, shooting out in a blast directly above you, straight through the chest of these two guys. You see as Mark just he flashes, and you can see his skeleton through his skin. The skeleton of a normal human. Behind him, he flies backwards against the man behind him as well. You can see as the lightning pierces through him, clothes lighting on fire, hit the ground, dead.
Bye, Mark. Also, my cloud of daggers is untouched.
Mark is no longer. He did not leave a mark in this world.
Well, there's sort of a mark on the ground, like the ashen shape of him.
Maybe it's a check mark.
So, these other two, you guys want to get going, or do you want a repeat of that?
Is it worth it? And you can see as they turn to run.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, is that your turn?
Yep, bonus action for advantage, and I am all set.
Absolutely. Karaya.
I will not pray for you, Mark. And then I run towards the ones that everyone else is fighting.
That was hilarious. I will not pray for you, Mark.
And I'm gonna go in tomahawks ablazing. I'm assuming a 13 does not hit.
13 does not hit.
I'll go in for my second attack. Would a 24 hit?
A 24 absolutely hits.
Hit him for 7 slashing.
For 7 slashing damage.
And then my Vex, because of my mastery with my tomahawks, if you hit a creature with a weapon and deal damage to the creature, you have advantage on your next attack roll against the creature before the end of your next turn.
Okay. Micah, Karaya, and Veri and Kira. All of you. As you see Karaya slice through this person with his axe, can you all make me a perception check? Group perception
Really
check.
quickly, I
Okay.
apologize. Is this thing prone?
He is prone. It had advantage.
Could I try to attempt my first attack again to see if
Yeah.
it made
Oh,
it?
go ahead and roll again. See if you get that nat 20.
Can I just click perception right here?
Absolutely, you
that.
can.
I'm not rolling for this, right?
But a 21 to hit.
No, from behind Karaya, you won't be able to see this.
What am I rolling for?
Just a perception. Real quick perception check.
Damn.
14, 5.
I'm standing right next to him too.
I hit him for another 5 and
18.
Micah. As the axe slashes through this person, you can see it bleed. It bleeds blue blood.
I didn't see the other ones bleed normal, right?
You did see this man up here get attacked and hurt. He is bleeding normal red blood. The one in front of you, bleeding blue blood.
Is it because he's ugly?
Anything else, Karaya?
bonus action offhand attack with my tomahawk now with advantage.
That hits for another 6 damage. So let's see. The first one hit for 11. And the other one for 6.
So 22 in total from all the 3 of my attacks.
And Micah yell out that something's wrong with this one?
I'm just mashing my tomahawk at him. Blue blood splattering all over me.
Blue blood splattering everywhere.
And that would be the end of my turn. And I don't have to do a bonus action to keep my rage going because I did an attack to keep it going now.
Correct.
Kira looks at the blood and sees it. Is this rain? I got 5 on perception. Is this?
How do I
it
end my
raining
turn
right
if I click my character?
There should be a macro button that shows up somewhere on the screen. If you click your token, that just says end turn.
I see it. Cool.
now? All right, I guess it's my turn. I think I'm gonna call lightning again since I'm still in that concentration. So do you want me to just click the button for call lightning again?
Yep, absolutely. Where are you placing this call lightning?
How do I ping?
You just hold left click where you want it.
At least with the beautiful one. And maybe I could affect the ugly one too.
If you want to hit it right here, that is going to hit Noxia as well. Everything within 5 feet of right here. So that would be both of them and Noxia.
I'm gonna turn and look at Noxia and be like, "You gonna be okay? You're gonna feel a little sting. You okay with that?"
She like,
She like what?
she's a spider, so she can't really talk, but she goes,
All right, I'm gonna do it. I can heal you afterwards. So I'm gonna call lightning right here. That will affect the ugly one and the beautiful thing.
All right, Noxia, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
do I roll that as the giant spider?
Yes.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna heal you afterwards, I promise.
All right. One of them got a natural 20, so he's going to roll out of the way. Let's see. This one takes. What's the damage for your call lightning? Can you roll the damage for it? I think it's 3d10, or just hit the damage next to the spell.
Yes, give me a sec.
This one is going to take 6 damage. And you also, Noxie, are going to take 6 damage as a spider. So it's,
Yeah.
Okay.
okay. All right. Anything else, Kira?
I can move, I think, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna move. Actually, I'll just stay where I am. Is there anything else I can do? I don't think so. Nope, I can't do anything else. I'll pass my turn.
Okay.
Let me just pass it.
Oswin.
Okay. There's no way I can hit anything from here, right? Because everyone else is in front.
They do have cover. So you can attempt to attack. I would say that they have half cover, so they're going to have a plus. I think it's 3/4 cover, actually. So let's say a plus 3/4 cover is plus 5 to the AC.
Damn. Okay. I guess I will come over here with you, Very.
Welcome.
And the cloud of daggers is in front of you, right? Like that's
The cloud of daggers is still there.
Yeah, putting on a light show.
Huh. I guess I'm just gonna ready an attack, and at that, I don't know what else I could really do in this context. So
Okay. Readying an attack. You watch as these begin to flee back deeper into the dungeon. The 2 in front of you are dead. The one on the ground in front of Karaya in Micah gets up. That would be half of his movement. And attempts to flee. Actually, it's blocked on all sides. Begins to beg for his life. Please, please don't kill me. I don't even like these guys. I don't even want to be here.
What a coincidence. I also do not like you guys.
You see as this more regal-looking vampire dude
The sexy one, you can say it.
just takes the damage here as he attempts to run back. And you can hear him yelling, "Block the door!" Let's see, he's gonna take his damage. Noxia, can you roll me the damage for the
Yes.
spike growth?
Let me find it.
He's just gonna run through, and his foot is gonna pierce right through one, taking 7 damage as he yells and just commands his followers to block the door. It's not worth the money, you hear him say. Micah, this man in front of you is begging for his life.
He's the one who spat out blue, right?
Yes.
Mercy? Why do you think I should give you mercy?
Please, I don't even really know these guys. I swear, I'm not one of them. And you see as his face shifts, it shimmers, and all of his features
He's gonna hit him.
disappear. Absolutely.
Damn. Damn.
19
hit?
absolutely hits. Wait, please, no! Yes,
He's
4.
gonna hit him again because, of course, the claw thing. With advantage.
As you're hitting him, he flashes between this
23.
23 absolutely hit. He flashes between the form that he is in now and his gray humanoid like featureless form. Gray eyes, no mouth, just holding his hands up, blue blood flying everywhere. That's
Do I
2
know what
more
that is?
damage. You do not.
Mikey's literally gonna be like, guys, there's something wrong here, and he's gonna punch him again.
Damn.
As he's punching him, in mid punch, I'm like, turtle friend, maybe we could just subdue him and ask him the questions as he's
Does
in
the
mid
22 hit?
punching him in the face.
22 absolutely hits.
Kira's like,
6 more
stop!
damage.
We can figure out what's going on.
What are you? He's gonna hit him again.
6 damage.
Damn.
You slash into his chest. He slams against the wall, complete form dropping. You can see as the
20
fake
hit.
fangs fall out of its mouth. You can see as the wig falls to the ground. It is just a gray humanoid, like almost descriptless, like just plain looking thing in front of you.
You got 2 seconds. What are you?
It's dead.
Oh shit.
I go,
Well,
good
with my
job,
bonus
Micah.
action, I'm
You
just gonna hit
subdued
it
it
again.
without. Oh, you get it again.
Bonus action to a dead ass body. Does a 20 hit?
A 20 does hit.
Damn, he's just digging at the corpse now.
For fucking once, I got all my fucking hits. I'm
In a
so
blind
happy.
rage, Micah's claws slashing at this thing, tearing it apart.
Every
Blue
time he
blood
just
flying
slams down, he's just like,
everywhere.
"What are you? Pa! What are you? Pa! What are you?"
Micah's in a blind rage.
It is dead.
Well, he said, as the DM said, it's like he's never seen it before. He doesn't know if it's dead or not. He's just wailing on it.
I think you got him, bud.
Micah, calm down. I don't think he's moving anymore.
There's still more enemies around, right?
From where you can see, no. The other one fled through the doorway, and you heard him yelling, "Block the door!" That's about it.
All right, guys. What do we do now?
Would we still technically be in initiative order still?
Loot him. Loot the body.
Yes, you are still in initiative order. You know what? Let's drop the initiative order for now. Everything gets quiet. You hear as there is a scraping and just slamming against this door up here. From what you can tell from where you are, Micah, it seems that they've blocked the door with some large wooden object.
Okay.
They scared of
I
us.
sigh a little bit and go, well, I guess we cannot interrogate them anymore. Maybe we can find out why they were here and trying to attack us with maybe something on its body. And I
That's a
attempt
good
to-
idea. But what the fuck is this? He just points down.
Well, there's only one way to find out. And could I try to inspect the body, or start checking it?
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
While
18?
they're doing that, can I call off my cloud of daggers and investigate the ash piles?
Absolutely. Just let me run through this really quick. Karaya, the body before you is certainly not a human. You have heard in the past of doppelgangers, humanoids who take on the form of other humans, shapeshifters.
Are they changelings?
Very. Dropping your cloud of daggers and moving forward to inspect the ashes, or what's left of the bodies in front of you. These are humans. The fangs pull out easily. The hair, a wig. The gray, pale skin, makeup.
These were some dumbass humans.
Um, I just relay everyone to know that these are in fact not vampires, nor at least the one that's in front of me, I would assume is not human. Correct?
You can assume that for sure.
I relay that to everyone else, and could I maybe pat him to see if he has any of his belongings, maybe something of note to figure out what they are and what they're doing here?
Searching his body, you really don't get much else besides the costume that he was wearing. The wig, the fangs, a dagger he had on him, some tattered clothes. Other than that, no insignias, no notes, no. You're not really sure.
I grab the dagger and pocket it into my belongings in hopes to temporarily replace the spear that I have lost in the little conflict we had and just drop everything else.
Okay.
I assume we're clear here? Everyone is okay for the most part?
Yeah.
Enough.
Noxia
And-
cannot reply as she's a spider.
I'm a little banged up, but nothing I can't handle.
But is she a healthy spider?
She's a little dinked.
Anyone need some healing?
I feel pretty all set.
I think the spider needs to be healed.
I do owe the spider some healing.
Maybe our turtle friend here as well?
I can only heal one at a time.
Nah, don't worry, I got this. He's gonna help or healing hand himself.
Can I heal the spider?
He- Heal the spider.
I
Heal
healed
the
myself
spider.
before.
I don't know if Sean's talking or not, just, FYI, in case.
No, this is all you guys right now.
Okay.
By the way, does healing the spider heal me in my normal form or no?
No.
Okay.
Don't heal the spider!
Don't heal the spider?
What the hell is the spider doing here anyways? Let's hit it!
Oh my god.
That's not in game. This is me bullshitting.
Could you imagine if I just ran through the hallway, like right now, and like killed you all? The only one
It's-
safe is Oswin and Barry.
The sound of commotion has died out. It seems they've attempted to block the door on their end. The footsteps disappear from the northern hallway, Very. It is silent here.
Alright, so where are we going now?
Can
We
check
really
out
only
all
have
the-
one option, right?
We could chase after the 10-man, or we could go up the hall.
Really
There's also
quickly-
going back to the beginning where you guys started. there was another direction that way. Just mentioning.
I think we should follow the footsteps I heard in the beginning. North.
That's a good idea. Micah's just staring at his bloody blue hands.
You're now a Smurf.
Really quickly, Mark mentioned something about money. Does he have any coin on him?
I want some money too.
Roll me an investigation check. He had 6 gold coins on him.
All right, fair enough. Damn, the money really wasn't worth it.
Was the other guy have money too?
Micah's just gonna start moving, just like
The other guy,
slowly,
his
right?
clothes disappeared with his form. So he's got nothing on him besides that knife.
Is it just a regular knife, or is there anything specific to it?
Just a knife.
Should we continue going back? Any takers?
Oh, I'm already on my way.
Let
Oh,
us
are we all
follow our
supposed to
turtle
move?
friend, I guess.
We're going for where Vary is, right?
Do we
was the
have to
original-
wait in order of our turns, or can we just go?
We're not in turn order,
Okay.
unless we want to go back to that.
No.
No.
Nope.
I'm going.
Uh.
Hold on.
Well, let's go.
Onward it is.
I don't
Fast
want
as
to
fuck,
crush
boys.
Carria, so I'm not gonna walk until Carria moves.
I move forward.
Come on, guys, what you waiting for?
Let's go. There's a door over here.
Ooh, we're finally
This is a
moving.
very interesting way of traversing together.
It is.
Like 10 at a time.
Yeah, it's probably the best way too, because it's just like everybody can start like moving little by little, rather than fucking instantly moving 50 feet.
Coming up to the door in front of you. Giving it a push. It doesn't move.
What is the
Aw.
door made of?
Wood.
Can I burn the door? Or
I
can
feel like the final boss behind you guys.
Can I break down the door?
Can I try pulling the door?
Spider could bite the door?
What are you guys going to try and do? You gave a lot of options. You can try to do all those things for sure, but what do you want to do first?
I'm gonna try to push the door.
Trying to push the door?
Yes.
Give me a strength check. Shoving against it, you can feel that it comes out of the hinge, but it slams against something behind it.
I'm gonna try pulling the door.
Okay. Pulling the door, it just closes. Doesn't open out this way.
All right, you got to double back.
Backtrack.
Spider, lead the way.
Yes.
Our giant spider guide.
You can assume that the ones that fled this way probably blocked the door.
Are we going back out the way we came, or are we gonna try to follow the metal guy?
There's this door right here, and then there's either the metal guy or where we first entered this dungeon.
Oh,
If
yeah,
we
we didn't
s-
really look around in there, did we? The vampire room.
We didn't, but they shut the door close and put something against the wall.
Roll an investigation check vary from where you are in that room next to you. 13. It's just an empty closet, as far as you can tell.
They came out of the closet? Alright, carrying on.
Pariah feels somewhat
Which
curious on
way?
it.
There's only one real way to go. Guess we gotta go where the
Pariah,
night went.
Pariah inspect the room out of his curiosity.
Oh!
Absolutely.
Investigation.
Just the closet.
I'd like to investigate the room too.
I would like to use my heroic inspiration to re-roll that for.
Absolutely. You can use your heroic inspiration.
It's just a closet, guys.
And Kira, would you like to roll an investigation?
Sure. God damn, that's so low.
Just a closet.
It's just a closet, guys. Nothing to worry. Let us continue.
There could be monsters in the closet though.
Can I also check it? I'm curious after everyone else was looking at it.
Absolutely.
I think I'm the only one that
So,
gives zero shits.
I will be letting you guys know that each time you stop to investigate, time is passing in the dungeon.
Oh.
Every action you take, time passes in the dungeon. 19 investigation. It's just a closet.
Alright, let's move forward.
It's a very nice closet.
We just admire the simplicity of a closet.
Love a good closet.
No, I'm
Got
still
great
in it.
storage.
Alright, this way we go.
The webs have burned away by this point. Moving further down that hallway, you guys see the torch at the intersection. Beyond that, darkness down the hallway.
Micah, as Karai and Very pass by, is just like, can I get the things back, please? Like, can I get my wand back and my,
Oh,
my
yes.
rod?
I had back his rod of webbies.
Thank you.
Noxia. From where you are, you can see further down the hallway to the south below you guys. There is a turn around the corner. You can see it leads to another hallway. Not sure what's around that corner. But further down are some stairs that lead into a much wider room. But beyond that, just darkness.
She's not talking. She's just going.
The spider will guide
Do I
us.
hear any, like, clinks and clanks? By a
The
potential,
silence.
I'm gonna smelt this bastard.
Okay, I want you guys to imagine how hard it is to go down the stairs with 8 legs.
Are you gonna fall?
What's over here?
Yeah, let's
door.
go over where Oswin is. Maybe
Another
the
wooden
metal
door.
man went there.
Can I try to pull the door?
Yeah.
Do I roll for that?
It opens.
Oh shit!
Ooh, what do
Oh
you
my
see?
god.
Guys, there's something over here.
Oh no. Oh no.
What the
Is
fuck
that
is that
Undertale?
thing?
What the fuck?
It is a large open room. There seems to be like racks on the wall where weapons once hung or were stored. In the center of the room is a training dummy with a sword stabbed through it.
It looks like we found the armory. All right.
Can we steal the swords?
Can I attempt to pull the sword from the dummy?
Absolutely. You grab the sword and you pull it free of the dummy. It's a longsword.
You could sell it.
There you go, friend. You're welcome.
Yeah, do I get to keep it? Can I pocket that?
You attempt to stow the sword. You put it into a clasp or a bag. It reappears in your hand.
Well,
Oh,
Oh, can't steal.
Roll me a perception check, Oswin.
son of a bitch.
12 perception. As you turn to walk away and the sword reappears in your hand, there's a clattering on the floor. You almost trip over it, but there's a skeletal hand on the floor in front of the dummy.
Oof.
Anytime you attempt to drop the sword, get rid of the sword, stow it or throw it away, it reappears in your hand.
And I'm not proficient with longswords. Fuck me.
It's your best friend now.
Can someone hold this sword? I can't get rid of it.
Pass it over to me.
I try giving it to Kira.
You hand it over to Kira, and just like Kingdom Hearts, it warps back into your hand.
No.
You're stuck with it, buddy.
you are so fucked.
At least it's long.
To, like, see if, like,
Wait. Can I put it back into the dummy?
You stab it back into the dummy, let go of it, and it appears back in your hand.
Oof.
Stay near me now. I promise I will never steal again.
Can I melt the sword?
I guess I
How
just
are you gonna
have
do
the
that?
sword now. I'll just keep it, but I kind of sit there with a very defeated look on my face.
Oswin, this sword, you can't stow it, you can't get rid of it. Your hand, whichever hand you attack with, is now continuously occupied by this sword.
Oh shit, you can't attack anymore.
I'd like to imagine he picked
You
up
can
his
attack with
left
the
hand
sword.
because he was holding his spear in his other, but now he's just kind of just stuck with a fucking weapon he does not enjoy at all.
Does
now.
he sleep with the sword at night?
No matter what you do, the sword keeps reappearing in your hand. You throw it.
That wasn't your ass wiping hand.
If I just leave my hand open, palm, like does it just stick to my hand?
Yes.
No fucking way.
It's hot glued to your hand.
Wait, but I could throw it and it would come back like fucking Thor, right?
You throw it, it doesn't go more than 2 feet before it's back into your hand.
Oh my god, I'm not Thor. I'm just a loser. Okay.
maybe the magic individuals in our little band would like to inspect
Yeah, if I,
this.
Do we have
like
to
to
destroy the
inspect it.
dummy? In order
You would
to
like to
remove
inspect it how?
Ooh.
Just looking at it, it's a sword.
Do we have to burn the dummy
That's
down?
actually a good idea. Can I attack the dummy with the sword?
Absolutely.
I don't have a damage thing for that. Do I just do like a regular longsword? Do I just add it in my inventory?
Yeah, add a longsword into your inventory. You can go ahead and attack with that. Slashing through the dummy takes damage. You slash through it. Sword is still in your hand.
Bruh.
Handicapped.
Would any of us, or maybe Cry or anybody, could assume that this might be some type of
Oh, really
curse,
quickly,
curse
I
or
accidentally
something
added
that's
the
happening?
proficiency. How do I get rid of the proficiency?
What was that? You accidentally added proficiency?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. We'll just let me see your sheet. I'll take care of it.
Could we assume that this might be some sort of magical curse like phenomenon that's happening with
It feels like it.
Um,
It's definitely a curse of some type, but it's just difficult to tell if the curse is like attached to the sword itself or attached to him or like what the nature of it is.
Do I recognize the curse from my origin?
Nope. Though if anyone has some sort of way to inspect magically or something, maybe you can get a little bit more.
How can we see that?
my mask wouldn't technically be able
Did
to.
anybody grab identify or detect magic?
Tech magic.
That could work.
I'm sure that'll give you a little bit more.
Okay, that's just a spell save.
Yes. Detect magic, I believe, is a level 1 spell. That absolutely goes off. Can you put detect magic in the chat? The sword is emanating a black energy. It is certainly transmutation that is on this sword. You get a sickly energy from it. You definitely can tell it's cursed.
By the way, I love how the vocals came in when you said that.
I planned that.
Well, unless we have a way to rid of this problem in your possession, I think we would have to hold off and press forward a little bit more. My red goblinoid friend.
Well, I can't lie, it's not my type, but it looks like we're stuck together.
Micah, from where you're standing to the south of you, there is an entryway leading out of this room.
Yep.
It is just a wall, but it is kind of like you can tell there's kind of like a relief into it, like not an etching, but like it's pressed in. You know how like in Star Wars, what's his face? Han Solo was in the carbonite?
Yes.
Imagine you're seeing it from the inside and you can see the shape, and it is this giant like ape-like being. And where the eyes would be, you can see 2 eye holes.
And I look through it.
Yeah.
Over here, right?
Correct. Looking through the eye holes, you see
East.
just a dark hallway on the other end. You can't really make out much with no light. But you do realize that from this side, it is a door. And it does open.
Ooh. Ooh.
Can I open the door?
Absolutely.
Do I hear anything first?
Roll me a perception.
There. 15. I put my ear against the eye hole to listen for anything.
Nothing. Silence.
Then
Just eerie
Micah
silence.
will slowly push the door open and take a look.
Pushing the door open. You peer to the other side. Ooh, let me see. Really quick. Ah! Oh no, I made an issue. Oh, 1 sec. Meh.
I tried to make magazines once. Did I just roll for my death saves now with that joke?
It opens up into a hallway before you. Bones clattered across the floor. You walk into the hallway.
I have no light.
It's dark. Pariah, your torch went out a while ago.
What
Oh.
about the? Oh shit! I have no light on my shell, do I?
The light also went out a while ago.
Micah will light a torch.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Micah.
Before he goes completely through. Actually, you know what? No, I'm already through it. Forget it.
Stepping out into the hallway. Before you is just barely in the light of your torch. You can make out the shapes of horrific images. Along the wall, well, what you just pushed through was a giant stone door set into the wall. On the other side of it, you can clearly see the image of some sort of demonic creature, a bas relief. Pretty much like the stone around it was carved away to leave the shape of this creature. And across this 20-foot hallway, you see more of these. Each one is a 10-foot high, 5-foot wide etching in the wall. To the south. To the south, you see the following.
Oh.
And to the north behind you, as you walk through the door and turn around, shining your torch against it, you see these. And that's where we'll end our session.
Oh wow, they're ugly. All of them.
Oh, spaghetti.
Oh, shit, that one looks like me.
The turtle boy.
All right.
Yeah.
So, did the door lock behind me?
Wouldn't
Please
you
don't tell me
like-
the door locked behind me.
It didn't. It was just a big stone doorway.
Oh, okay.
You pushed it open.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Horrific images etched into the walls all around you as you push forward deeper into the dungeon. And that's where we end.
Hey,
I
good
got
session.
this sword
Good session,
for
friends.
free.
That was
Very
fun.
good. Very, very good.
Bad sword.
Okay, so note to self, guys: if we keep on doing investigation checks, the torches will go out because they do go out at a certain time.
Oh.
And would you
yeah.
have it?
So I'll let you guys know the mechanics of it. Every action that you guys do. So I will put you guys back into turn order at the start of the next session. but essentially every time you want to perform an action of some sort, investigation or anything, I actually believe I dropped it in the Discord under, let me just check really quick. Discord on our page. Under notes, there should be player's handbook. There is a list of actions: attack, dash, disengage, dodge, help, hide, influence, magic, ready, search, study, and utilize. So those are generally the actions I want you guys to keep in mind as you're traveling through the dungeon. Those are like the options towards you. Of course, you can do anything that you want. We'll roll from there, but just basically that gives you a clear idea of like the things you can do as you're traveling through the dungeon. Every time you stop to perform an action, time will pass in the dungeon, and I am keeping track of time. Your torches and light spells, the light spell I believe lasts an hour, and torches last an hour. Lanterns, I believe, last 6 hours, but of course you have to expend oil to use them. So that's a resource, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. So yeah, the torch that Karaya had at the beginning of this session, which I honestly forgot that he even had that. So when he pulled out both of the axes, he probably would have dropped the torch to begin with. But the light spell also ran out quite a while ago. So I am keeping track of time in the dungeon. So as you move through, you can go a certain distance that will mark time, and then every action that you do also marks time.
Okay, I see.
So as you all took time to investigate that closet, time was just passing by as you like searched the walls and looked up and down and things like that.
It was worth it because now we know it's really just a closet.
And it's a spacious closet. Kind of
Does
spacious.
anyone remember the name that was written on the armor?
Malakath.
Malak.
I'll put it in the Discord. So written. What was it again? It was written on something?
On the
Do we
Iron
get
Giant.
EXP?
We are doing progression. We're not doing EXP. You guys level up as you progress through the dungeon. When you reach to a certain point of the dungeon, you guys will get a level up.
Rather than
Milestone,
experience.
correct. Yeah, milestone instead of experience. Oh, excuse me.
So what was written? The Malakath on. What was it?
On the armor.
On the armor of the Iron Giant that everyone else was facing.
Now I encourage you guys to update the notes in the Discord. I will reward you guys for updating the notes, of course. As I did at the beginning of this session, Very, Oswin, and Kira, for adding to the notes in the Discord, each got inspiration at the beginning of this session.
Gotcha. Okay.
You said the sword was transmutated or something, right?
Transmutation. That was the type of magic that was on it. But yeah, it's certainly a cursed blade. Did you like my dummy image? I was just like, what do I use for a dummy? I don't know.
Honestly, I was kind of scared. I was scared. I was
I
like,
thought we were
oh
gonna
my
have
God.
to fight it.
Me too. I was like, oh my God, no.
I kind of wish we did now.
Hopefully we can get this sword off.
I can learn remove curse at some point. I just gotta hold out.
Or we find someone.
I'm not gonna lie though, it's like stuck to me. I'm kind of attached to it now emotionally as well, you know. I don't know.
Emotionally, physically, magically.
It's my little guy.
Against your
You
own
gotta
will.
name it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
What's
thinking
your
about
sword?
that. I'm not gonna lie.
Like,
Oh my god, name him Mark.
No. Fuck Mark.
I kind of, as much as this, no, but I kind of thinking about it now.
You
At
could
the
say
beginning of
the
the
sword
session-
marks you.
It-
Sword marks you.
At the beginning of the next session, I will go back into initiative order for you guys moving through the dungeon. That way, it'll make it'll just be easier to continue going through. Yeah, that's it. Just at the end of the battle, I should have went back into initiative order, but that's on me. Other than that, how do you guys feel?
That was fun as always.
I had fun.
Yeah, it was interesting.
I think I'm gonna, Sean, with your permission and blessing, may I take your idea of how you have your Discord set up for my D&D campaign possibly?
Absolutely, feel free. Absolutely, feel free. I stole the idea from someone else. Don't worry about it.
It would make it a little bit more, well-rounded.
Yeah.
Not sporadic, especially with the note-taking as well. For sure.
Yeah, for sure. Steal the idea. I do not mind. That actually makes me very happy that it's good enough for you to want to take it.
Yeah, especially with
Sean, can I
the.
steal you? I'm sorry.
You gotta ask.
Oh.
You gotta ask my keeper.
You know, some of the someone in the chat said how many bodies can fit in the small closet. How many?
How many bodies can fit in the small closet?
Yeah.
Why did I want to do the
Piled up,
fucking Tootsie
quite a
Roll
few.
fucking how many licks and it does that? 1, a 2,
A
three.
3!
Wow, this fits 5 and 1 giant spider worth of people in this closet.
Giant spider is now
Spider-
part of the
giant
metric
spider can't make
system.
Giant enemy spider.
Will be a tight squeeze.
We gotta squeeze around the legs.
By the way, I also appreciate the bot you use for the ambiance background music, because obviously Roll20 is not very cash money with music playlisting.
No, it's not. And the tricky part is, since Kira here is streaming, I have to be careful about what music we play. So that's all royalty-free music and shouldn't be striking her channel.
Hopefully not. I don't think so.
I believe
Gotcha.
so. I believe so. Because I was building a playlist, but then I was like, oh, screw it. She's going to be streaming. I can't be playing these songs.
Well, shit. Okay.
But yeah, no, it was a
Alright.
fun session. I think it went pretty well. Yeah.
We'll pick up again next week in the
Yeah.
dungeon of the Mad Sean.
Alright, everyone say bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Guys.
Adios.
Take it easy, everybody.
In the dungeon of the Mad
Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter, we absolutely can play some
Monster
Monster Hunter.
Hunter.
Go ahead and end your stream.
Alright, I'm gonna end the stream now. Adios.